Hey guys, Ponce here on the PBE, here to show you guys a preview of the Misfortune Pseudo rework, part of the whole 2016 preseason Marksman rework set of changes. Now, I say pseudo rework because while these changes are pretty massive, they're slightly more under the hood. They're not, as immediately apparent as, let's say, the Graves change, which like really messes with Graves' playstyle and all that stuff. But yeah, let's just kind of get underway with the stuff. I'll talk about numbers a little bit more in this one because, again, they're more of a numbers sort of change. But yeah, the passive is no longer Strut. It is now something called Love Tap. And the old Strut passive has been moved to the W. And the old W in Pure Shots no longer exists, more or less. So yeah, let me just explain what Love Tap does. It says Misfortune deals 124 bonus physical damage whenever she attacks a new target. Deal half damage to minions. So this 123 might seem really high. That's because it scales with level. I believe it starts at 25, and now that I'm level 11, it's all the way up to 124. So it actually gets pretty high. I'm not sure what it is off the top of my head at level 18, but it probably gets something near 200, I imagine. So it's kind of like almost like I guess a mini or a slightly different version of Jarvan's passive, except it's not percent damage, it's like a flat amount, and you have to switch targets. So it'll refresh as soon as you switch targets. So just watch this. Like, wham! I shoot you, I shoot you, I shoot you, and you can immediately go back to the original target. For so long, it just can't be the last thing you hit. So, if I keep attacking the same thing, obviously I don't get it.
Cocky.
Now, let's talk about Strut. So yeah, this has been moved to W. No longer does impure shots. This now has an interesting mechanic. You can actually increase the duration by continuously proccing Love Tap. So I'll show you guys that on a minion wave.
Summoner.
And you can basically kind of keep it up almost forever so long as there's things to actually hit. So let's find a minion wave. So I'm going to press it and I'll just sort of keep refreshing over and over and over again. I mean, that wasn't that long because the minion wave was really small, but let's use it against... Actually, that's a pretty big minion wave down there. We'll teleport over there.
I know what I'm doing.
Go.
I always shoot first.
I even screwed up once, and I'm still keeping it up. Like, I've had, what, the 60% attack speed bonus, like, that entire time. I mean, granted, you have to, like, continue to switch targets, which is typically not ideal for an AD carry in an actual team fight, but certainly you can use it against minion waves. And if you happen to have, multiple targets you do need to be attacking, it is a nice little bonus to just kind of keep it up extra long. So, yeah, that's that there. Next... The ult has been changed somewhat, and by somewhat I mean it's probably just been straight up buffed. So I think it deals slightly more damage. I'm not really sure. I'd have to look into that. I wouldn't worry about the specific numbers too much. The main thing to worry about here is that it can critically strike now. Now it's not like a full, straight up crit, but it does 130% extra here, as seen in the screen.
Don't get
and
cocky.
I typically, now I'm sure you guys are gonna. Oh, actually no, this is what it is. It used to be 120. Now it is 130 because of the whole Infinity Edge thing. So it does work with Infinity Edge like skills typically do when they have some sort of crit component to them. But the main thing to note about this is that it lasts for 12 waves, used to be at 8, and it actually scales up. So it scales better into the late game. So not because it crits, but also you deal more waves of damage. However, to compensate, it does channel over 3 seconds as opposed to 2 seconds. So it takes longer, but deals more damage.
Sure you can handle
So
me,
the right
summoner.
explanation here is they kind of want to move her back into a more like the Wombo combo niche sort of thing. So you set it up and you channel for like crazy amounts of damage and you sort of murder the whole team. Which is nice, I suppose. I remember they nerfed it a while back because they thought it was too good, but the game has changed significantly since then, and definitely Misfortune doesn't feel like she has much of a place in the current game. So, between the balance changes and new things being introduced. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see. Again, the whole idea behind this marksman set of changes, the marksman reworks, is to kind of push each AD carry into its specific sort of niche use. I mean, and not to say that they're supposed to be unviable and not viable outside of those niches, but they have them have very unique strengths. So sort of point into that. And let's say we have a Mumu on his team, he roots everyone, can kind of guarantee that these waves will all go off against a big moon
You've
wave.
got dangerous eyes.
Let's see, there's one here.
I
Let's just
like
do this.
that.
So as you can see, yeah, it lasts a bit longer, and in theory deals more damage if you get more of the wave off, or more of the ult off. So,
Not
I don't know. It was always sad to kind of see with the MF on current in her current state on live for players to use their ult on waves, which or waves of minions, which is always, you know, it's just a very sad thing. Kind of like watching Ezreal use his ult on waves at point blank range for really no reason. But anyway, that's it for now. This is the MF rework. We'll see what happens in terms of like the actual numbers behind it and all that stuff. But yeah, interesting for now. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll move on to probably the next video I'm going to do is items, I think. Yeah, let's do that. I'll see you guys around. Bye.